All right, hey, I'm Colleen Taylor with TechCrunch. Sitting with me is ScreenHero's co-founder and CEO, J Sherwani, with some news for us. Jay, first of all, can you just remind us all what's ScreenHero?
Sure. So ScreenHero is the easiest way for you to get work done with anyone else. It turns your Mac or PC into a shared space where you can bring someone else in and you can both do things at the same time on the same computer.
Now, you launched ScreenHero just earlier this year, this past March?
Yes.
Around that, February, March. Who's been using the app so far? Who are these people?
Our biggest users today are developers who are using it to collaborate on code, and also designers who are using it to show their designs to clients and collaborate with other designers.
Okay, so people who want to do stuff together. What is the new app? You've just done a totally revamped version of ScreenHero?
Right. So since we've launched, we've been listening to what our customers have been asking for, and one of the biggest things is they want to have ScreenHero always on. And so now ScreenHero lives in your status bar, and it's just always running in the background. So bringing someone else in is just a matter of a few clicks, and your teammates can come in, you can get your work done with them, and then they can leave, very, very seamlessly. So redesigning the UI has made it a lot easier, a lot smoother, and people just love that it's a beautiful new design as well. Additionally, we've added audio chat. So in addition to getting work done, you can now communicate with people through the app rather than having to have a phone call or something else set up. And finally, we've always been keen on having it be a really fast experience. And we use video streaming technology to send your screen from your end to the other end. And we just switched video codecs from Google's VP8 to H.264.
Okay.
And so now it's just way faster, and you can actually watch movies or watch videos together, and it just feels like it's running on your computer.
Okay, can you show us what it's like?
Sure, let's do a demo.
Cool.
So one of the things we wanted to make sure with ScreenHero is that it's really easy and fast to bring someone in. So as you saw, I just clicked the ScreenHero icon in my status bar, and I find Jason here, and I click share, and just with a few clicks, he's going to be in. So once we establish a direct peer-to-peer connection between me and Jason, he's now seeing exactly what's on my screen. And the really cool thing is, you can see his mouse moving around. Like, I can now go in and edit stuff just like I normally would, but then Jason can go in and edit stuff as well. So it's really the only way for two people to kind of do things at the same time without always requesting control and granting control in a heavy-handed sort of a way. And then, on Jason's side, he's seeing exactly what I'm seeing. So any animation that's happening, any movement is like incredibly smooth, and it feels like it's something running natively on his computer. And in fact, it's so fast. So not only do you have full control, but the visuals are so fast that you can even watch videos together. So if we watch this video on YouTube, let me turn the volume off. This video is obviously it's HD on my screen, but even on Jason's, it's almost difficult to tell which one is the host and which one's the guest, because the pixels kind of look identical because of the way we're sending the pixels across.
Right. And normally with screen sharing, one person has the control, and then you maybe cede control for a little bit to the other person, but you as the leader has control. So this sounds like a totally different, just sort of philosophy for screen sharing.
Yeah, in a sense, it's kind of, there's a certain element of anarchy where both sides have control, so anyone can do anything at any time. And it turns out that people are really good at mediating that control between themselves. And in the future, we might look towards having sort of more fine-grained control, where for some sessions, maybe you don't want to give people full control. But for the time being, for our users today, they love it. They love the fact that we're getting out of the way, and we're letting the users kind of decide who's doing what. And there have been no complaints in that regard.
Right. And you've added audio in here as well, right? So you can communicate and you can say, okay, I'm going to take over right now.
Yeah, exactly. So what we've done here is we've added audio chat. So that's this icon here. You can mute it if you don't want it, but it just kind of makes the call a lot simpler and a lot smoother and a lot richer, because not only can you now do things together, you can also talk and communicate in addition to collaborating. And so you don't any longer need to kind of have a separate phone call or something else running. It's all in ScreenHero.
So what is it that you guys have figured out? Because obviously, in the collaboration space, there are a lot of big players. I'm thinking Google with Hangouts, WebEx, all these big companies. Is there something that you all discovered, that made you create this product that's so different?
So I think the thing that differentiates us from everyone else is we kind of started by thinking of the design of what we wanted to build, and then working on all those small but significant problems. Like we kind of say that there's like 1,000 paper cuts or like 1,000 small problems that we've solved that when you put it together makes for a really awesome experience. There's no one thing, but it's 1,000 small things that when you put it together, it makes a really great screen sharing experience, which is what we've built.
Okay. And this is totally free, or it costs money? What's the situation?
For the time being, it's completely free while we're in beta. And once we launch, we're going to start charging.
Okay. Any idea of when you'll launch or how much you might charge?
We're looking to launch by the end of the year, like getting out of beta by the end of the year. And it's probably going to be a monthly subscription. And we're still open on exactly what that price is going to be.
Okay, so if you have suggestions, email the guys at ScreenHero. They'll take into account. Jay, thanks for showing us the new app, and good luck.
Thanks a lot.